Senator John Kennedy had a terrific point last night on Fox News Channel. If you've got Patrick Leahy, the Democrat from Vermont, who's reportedly going to preside over the Senate impeachment trial, well, Houston, you may have a problem. The Constitution says the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court presides over the impeachment of a sitting president. Of course, we don't have that anymore. President Trump is former President Trump. He is not in office. They still want to impeach him. Why? I mean, it used to be that the political outcome would satisfy everybody, but not anymore. Now you gotta go as far as you can go to punish your opponent, deplatform them, cancel them, get them fired, hound them out of a job, shut them down, erase them from society. And see, here's the dirty little secret that the mainstream media and the Democrats have to contend with. Donald J. Trump and his supporters aren't going anywhere. They hope we will. They think maybe we'll get just obliterated. We're not going anywhere. What do you think Trump's going to do? Announce he's retiring? He just opened up his office of the former president in Florida. He's going to be, working out of Florida for the next chapter of his life. You think that means playing golf all the time? You think he's going to retire? Well, think again. So when Senator John Kennedy points out the institutional problems the Democrats have, he's right.
I know that common sense is illegal in Washington, D.C., but I think a fair-minded, rational person would ask Congress to vote to file a declaratory judgment action to ask the Supreme Court to rule on the constitutionality of impeaching a president who isn't president before we put the country through this. And I'll just leave it at that, and thank you for your time.
He's like the Mark Twain of America these days. That guy is so good. Here's Senator John Cornyn in Texas talking about what a terrible decisions the Democrats have made to try to plow ahead with impeaching a former president.
Well, it used to be that when you lost an election, that was punishment enough from a political standpoint. But here, our Democratic colleagues are going a step further in saying, well, you can't run for public office again. That's really a hypothetical situation. In the meantime, it seems very, very much counterproductive if you're the President Biden to say we're going to take the precious first days of a new administration and we're going to squander it on this impeachment trial. I just think it's shockingly bad judgment. I think if, in fact, what you want is for this administration to get off on a strong foot and develop some momentum.
There's a lot of breaking news today with coronavirus. It's going to be a busy Tuesday here in the ReliefFactor.com studios, but I want to get the ball rolling with you. I'm going to suggest something. I'm going to suggest, and I said this a week or two ago, I'm going to repeat it, and I want to see what you think. The Democrats have made a terrible blunder because if and when the time comes where Trump is acquitted of this charge that he incited an insurrection, he is going to claim total and complete vindication, complete victory. He's going to say they attempted to impeach him twice and he beat them both times. He's going to become stronger, more prominent, and the Trump MAGA movement is going to get a huge shot in the arm. And that's why they're so panicked right now. That's why they're trying to cancel people. That's why they're in a sort of a fit of hysteria, because they know what's coming. Now, what do you think of my theory? I find it inconceivable that they're going to find enough Republicans to convict this president of inciting an insurrection when he literally told people to peacefully march on the Capitol. something that people have done for as long as there's been a U.S. Capitol.